There are 8 types of ores in Minecraft. There's coal, iron, redstone, gold, lapis lazuli, diamond, emerald, and nether quartz. Before we go on to how to find these ores, we need to understand what layers are in Minecraft. If you press F3 in Minecraft, you can see that it pops up with the debug menu and there's a lot of things shown. Now, I put in a red circle around the place where you'll find your layer, which is also the y-axis. If I decide to go up a block, the y-axis or the layers increases by 1, and if I decide to go down, it decreases by 1. So basically, it's how high or how low you are up inside of your Minecraft world. So the coal ore is most commonly found on layer 5 to 52. You can mine it with any kind of pickaxe, including the wooden one. The most common uses for coal is to burn it in a furnace for fuel, or to make torches to get more light. Moving on to iron, it is most commonly found at layers 5 to 54. It can be mined with a stone pickaxe or anything better than that. There are a bunch of uses for iron, and I think the most useful, at least in my opinion, is to use them for tools such as shears, armor, pickaxes, because it's honestly just one of the best things. You can use it for a ton of stuff, but the tools are very good. Moving on to lapis lazuli. It can be found at layers 14 and 16, and it can be mined using a stone pickaxe or better. What I like to use it for is enchanting. It is basically the best thing for enchanting because you need it every time you want to enchant. So I'd say the most common thing is using it for enchanting. There's also more things you can do with it, like dye stuff, and you can also make lapis lazuli blocks. The gold is most likely found at layers 5 to 29, but if it's in a maze biome, it will most likely be found in the layers 32 to 63, and it can be mined with an iron pickaxe or a diamond pickaxe, or anything better than that. It can be used for tools, but they don't have a lot of durability. What I like to use them for is powered rails, because honestly it's just the best thing you can use gold for. Here we are at the diamonds. It's one of the most precious things you could ever have in your Minecraft survival world. It's used for tools and armor and even blocks. You can do a lot with diamonds. Not saying you can do everything, but there's a lot of things you can do. Like if you get a diamond pickaxe, you can mine obsidian, and that gives access to an enchantment table, which you also need diamonds for. So diamonds are very useful in your survival world and also just in your creative world because they look sort of cool. I don't know. Well, diamonds are just very precious and very marvelous. The redstone is found at layers 5 to 12. Now, you can do some amazing contraptions with this. You can make machines that can do pretty much anything. So basically, you can craft a ton of items made out of redstone, and then you can hook them up with a lot of modules and stuff, and then you can make cool machines basically. So here I've made a machine. If I break or place a block in front of the observer, then it will give me an observer. Pretty useless, but you get the point. Emeralds are most commonly found at layers 5 to 29, but they can only be found in the extreme hills biome and can only be mined with an iron pickaxe, or of course anything better than that. They don't really have too many uses, but there's one very useful use that I don't really use it for too often because I don't have so many emeralds, is to trade with villagers. This can give you a ton of pants and a ton of chest plates. It can give you a ton of stuff, and it's basically very useful if you actually know how to do it right now. Unfortunately, I'm not so good at this, so as you can see, I'm just buying a ton of pants and chest plates, and I'm really enjoying myself with the villager. Here, coming up at the last ore, we have the quartz. So it's very useful in terms of building and redstone components. There are some redstone components that you just need some quartz to craft up. So if you like doing redstone, you should definitely head down to the nether to get the quartz. Also, it is found at layers 15 to 120 and can be mined with a wooden pickaxe in the nether. There you go. Now, as you can see, I'm not the greatest builder, but I can create something interesting, I guess, right there. And then I could put like a background block inside there, which I did at the end. So I hope you all did enjoy this video. If you did, please be sure to like and subscribe. And I also made a Minecraft server recently, so if you want to join that, the IP is mcjacobit.com. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye!